Greetings from Eastern Nigeria, Umochukwu. News update. Operation Udoka to flush out criminal elements in Eastern Nigeria. That's the military. The military hierarchy, the Chief of Defense Staff has given order, marching order to the military. They codenamed them Operation Udoka. Operation Udoka. They said they should redouble the efforts in making sure that no criminal elements exist in the Southeast any longer. They said, look, pockets of crisis, pockets of violence, disturbances must stop. That's what the Chief of Defense Staff is saying, General Lucky Irabo. Now, he was saying this in Enugu State when he met with the commander of the operation in Enugu at 82 Division. Let me quote part of what the Chief of Staff said. I quote now, "You are mandated to flush out the criminal elements disturbing the peace and socio-economic well-being of the Southeast." End of quote. That is what he said. Yes, when he met with the troops in Enugu State. He said he appreciated the troops for their effort in making sure that they had their charade they conducted on February 25th and March 16th. That is what he said. He went on to say that he has been receiving briefs from the General Officer Commanding, that's 82 Division, who he said is the overall commander of the operation, and other field commanders. He said he is proud of them and their conduct. He said, "Well done for all you have been doing, for your effectiveness and commitment that led to a resounding success during the general elections." That's what the CDS is saying. He went on to say that it is not yet over. He said he wants them to redouble the efforts and get ready for more serious work to see that pockets of insecurity in the Eastern Nigeria and criminal elements are totally checked. So, who are these criminal elements? We are saying, or we are asking better still, who are the criminal elements the CDS is referring to? Are they not the state actors that the right groups have pointed, look, that they are the people who are causing this trouble? The right groups have said it. Inter-society have said it plainly. The people responsible for the criminal activities or increased criminal activities in Eastern region, they have named them, they have mentioned their names. They have mentioned locations in all these places. Okay? So the military, they're saying they are deploying troops, they are checking crisis, they are checking pockets of violence. They should check themselves. Check their sister agencies as well. As they are checking themselves, they should also try and check their own sister agencies, for what they are doing in the Eastern Nigeria. So that is what we are saying. So on the issue of a sit at home, Mr. Irabo delved into it. He said he's commending the Southeastern governors for their efforts in making sure that sit at home stops. So we're asking whether they have succeeded or not, since they're making efforts. Let me quote part of his statement in that issue of sit at home. I quote now, "I am using this medium to call on the people of Enugu State and the Southeast that they should not allow any criminal enterprise space to operate within Enugu State and Southeast anymore. They should join efforts with members of the security agencies to defile illegal order of sit at home in the region. I am counseling the criminals to desist from the illegal and criminal enterprise of keeping people down on the guise of sit at home." End of quote. Now, this sit at home is a nightmare to the government. So why is it a nightmare, you ask? Why is sit at home nightmare? Look at what is happening in northern Nigeria since Tinubu assumed duty as president of Nigeria, the way they said. Look at what is happening. Insecurity has exacerbated. The killings going on, kidnappings in Benue, everywhere, in Plateau, Jos, Kaduna, name them, that is still happening. Abductions, killings. But the troops are not going there to do anything. Nothing is happening there in terms of security-wise, just calm, allowing them to do what they're doing, the criminal elements. Why the issue of this sit at home? Why is there a problem? Because they are afraid. They know that with the sit at home order, people are observing without their directive. That means they are not being, people are not listening to them. the citizens are not listening to people who say they are governing them, the leaders, the government. Rather, they are listening to people they feel that they have their own interests at heart. Look, they have disappointed the people over time. And the people have no confidence in them and in their leadership. So the people are obeying orders from people they felt, or institutions or authorities they feel that, look, they are willing to protect them. They are willing to listen to them. They feel their pulse and they are sensitive to their plight. That is what is happening. So these people are feeling so alienated from the people. And that's why they are struggling with the army to make sure that they have this authority and legitimacy. That is what they're struggling for. That's why the sit-at-home is like, oh, we want sit-at-home to stop. Let it stop. Oh man, come on, what's happening? That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. Sit-at-home is not, after all, David Umahi, the immediate past governor of Ebonyi State, once boasted that if sit-at-home lasts for eternity, himself and his family, they will have enough to eat. He once boasted in this regard. So why are they having this eyebrow about sit-at-home? Why? They know the thing to do to stop the sit-at-home. Yes, you know what to do. But the point I've made is this. It shows that they are not controlling the people. The people are not listening to them. Yes? Okay. That's why they are angry. They want to stop it at all costs. The signal it's sending to the international community is that the people are not listening. They're not obeying their directive, their commands. That is the signal. It shows that the IPOB, who is giving orders, people are taking it. That means that the citizens are listening to. So that's the who's and the cries about this sit-at-home. The Enugu State governor is there pushing, trying to stop it. We know what Professor Chuma Saludo did, governor of Anambra State, when he comes on board newly, to stop it. It didn't stop. He threatened civil servants, workers, shop owners, every businessmen and women, motor park operators. Okay? Even those people who control markets, like the All Matter, As Matter, and all the rest of it. He threatened them. What are we seeing today? Sit-at-home persists. It has not stopped. So it goes a long way to tell us, look, that these people are not in charge. And they're not in charge. There's nothing they can do. And we're like, let them bring the whole troops. But what we are warning them is this, that if you are bringing troops, you have to discern. You have to discern. If you are fighting criminal elements, check yourself. Check your sister agencies. That is what